Hi, my name's Dart and welcome to my Just Visiting series. And today I'm hanging out with the guys over in Rising Honor, so let's take a look at their clan. So you can see they are a level 6 war clan and their war log is fantastic. They're on a really long streak of wins and they only actually have 3 losses on the entire log. And one of those was to their sister clan, the Black Lodge. Now for anyone who doesn't know, the Black Lodge is one of the most dominant war clans in the world, so sometimes Rising Honor and the Black Lodge join forces, as they did this week when they took on the team over at OneHive. So they arranged this matchup beforehand, made sure their sides were evenly balanced, and in the end Rising Honor and the Black Lodge marched out victors by 10 war stars, which is a really impressive margin of victory. So well done to both clans, and I'm going to bring you guys 3 replays from that war. And of course we're going to start with the only place we could start, which is Jake from OneHive. So Crazy Unicorns attacked his base. And before we get into the replay, actually, I'm going to show you guys the base. And people are always asking, how do you know what strategy to use? When do you use hogs? When do you use golems? When do you use lava hounds? Well, basically, you have to take what the base is giving you. And in this particular base, there is a fairly fundamental flaw. And that is that you have both of the royals right by the CC and also next to the only credible double giant bomb location in the entire base. What do I mean by that? Well, you could have double jump bombs out here or here, but they're not going to be there because then they'd be in the perimeter. The only credible spot in this entire base is right here by that expo. And so if you come in from the north, drop one jump spell here, then you're going to get the CC out, you're going to kill both heroes, and you get the double jump bomb spot. And that's exactly what happened. Now, side note, the other issue with this base is the wizard towers. Now, wizard towers can do a lot of damage to hogs. Obviously, if you get 10 hogs bunched up, then they can do 400 DPS, which is much more than any defense in the base. But here, they're all on the perimeter, and these 3 particularly are right by each other, so they can all go down straight away and do no damage to hogs whatsoever. So that's an issue. In fact, that was a persistent issue with bases that OneHive were using, a lot of perimeter wizard towers. So, this is going to be a 3 golem surgical hog attack. Some people ask why the 3 golems. Basically, when everything's deep like this, you need the extra hit points in order to get in. So out comes the CC, and well, there goes the CC. Again, OneHive used a lot of minion heavy CCs, and the problem with minion heavy CCs is they can be lightning just like that. So as you can see, the golem triggered those double giant bombs right by the expo. The hogs are now going in. That's a really good giant down there because he distracts that wizard tower and prevents him from doing any real damage. So the hogs which went in at 3 o'clock start coming down. They get 1 heal there. The second heal on the expo because Crazy was anticipating that there were going to be giant bombs by the expo. They're staggered double giant bombs though, so it's not a true double giant bomb, meaning that they go off in turn and in the end kill 2 hogs, which isn't ideal obviously. So the king's still alive, we've got wizards in the core, hogs are cleaning up, and that's pretty much all she wrote. So great attack. A clever exploitation of what the base was giving him, basically. And that's how you get 3 stars. Now the second attack is slightly more unusual. It's an innovating attack, which those are always the kind I like. I learned something watching this, which is always fun. So here again, let's have a quick look at the base. The problem with this base, from an attacking perspective, the good thing about it from a defending perspective, is the distance between the heroes and the fact that the queen isn't actually near anything useful. So there's no double jump bombs in her compartment. She's by the town hall. She's by a load of storages. The double jump bombs are going to be here, there, maybe. So what do you do with the queen? If you send all the golems and royals in down there, then you don't kill the rest of the base. Well, T-Chill has the answer. So this is going to be a double golem surgical hog attack. In go the 2 golems first off. A nice wide funnel starting up at that elixir collector and going down to this lab down here. Then in go the 3 wall breakers. I like that. A lot of the Black Lodge Rising Honor attacks use wall breakers to break the outside wall and then a deep jump. I see a lot of people using jumps on exterior walls, and you think, well, what's the point? You could have just used a couple of wall breakers and saved yourself a spell. So yeah, the way they're doing it is the right way, I think. Now down here, something cheeky is going on. He's got 2 minions taking out that gold mine. 1 wizard creating a funnel, and he drops a jump. He just lets the king go Rambo, all on his own. He, as usual, fists his king into the queen, and that's it. Sayonara queen. Brilliant. Really, really clever idea. Love that. So Ingo 1 wave of hogs. He basically splits his hogs into 2 packs. Now he knows that there's probably going to be a bomb, maybe 2 bombs in that compartment, so gets that one down. Again, more bombs up here. That 1 hog splits off and he detonates 1 bomb. Turns out that's where the double jump bombs were. And then in go the rest of the hogs. And remember what I said earlier about wizard towers being a danger to hogs? Well, Teachel knows this because he's a pro, so he saves 1 hog. And watch, in goes that 1 hog from the top to prevent the wizard tower turning around and hitting those 10 hogs coming in from the bottom. So rather than her doing 400 DPS, all she manages is 40, and there goes the wizard tower. Brilliant attack, absolutely brilliant. So much good stuff in that. And that was the top Town Hall 9 base that OneHive had. So the last attack I'm going to show you is by one of the co-leaders in Rising Honor, a guy called Drew. Drew has more accounts than I've had hot dinners, so this is actually by Drew 3. The reason I'm showing you it is because it shows that you don't need crazy high level heroes in order to do a really well planned, really good 3-star attack. Now obviously this base isn't a max Town Hall 9, that's the way a lot of the elite war clans work, to be honest. They stagger their upgrades so that you have bases which will sometimes draw Town Hall 8 bases into the war. It's all part of playing the matchmaking game. But in this attack, Drew executes a really, really nice Golava. It's a single golem. He can only reach one air defense by the queen. That's why he only uses the 1 golem. So in go the 2 heroes. The queen's 11. The king is he's just hit double figures. So down goes the lightning spell. Again, takes out the minions. The king gets killed by that balloon, but the balloon then goes down, and then down goes the air defense in a minute, eventually. There we go. And his queen takes out the enemy queen, and so it's time for the hounds. So again, he doesn't want the hounds to get shot, the balloons rather, to get shot by that wizard tower. But Stally, the defender for OneHive, he'd rigged that air defense with 2 black mines, so they took out one of the hounds straight away. But that rage was well placed, and now you can see the rotational deployment, like I talked about in my Golava tutorial. So he works anti-clockwise around the top of the base. Second rage goes down. Those 2 hounds are blanketing the air defense. And there's just far too much left. The balloons are too strong for the base. So, a really, really nice attack. Very well worked. Textbook, basically. Queen's still alive. She's just taking out the town hall. Okay, so a little bit about Rising Honor. As I say, really, really welcoming, really, really friendly clan. One of the nicest clans I've visited, actually. They're going to expect, if you want to apply, they're going to expect you to know your 3-star strategies. They have a feeder clan called Rising Honor 2, and yeah, if you're looking for an elite level war clan, then go over and give them a shout. Big thank you to Rising Honor for letting me come over and film the war. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you would like me to come and visit your clan, then put a comment underneath the video. And until the next time, guys, happy clashing.